our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there, and I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaq-nology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaq-nologies. Mm-hmm. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing to the Timberwolves. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then there's Barbosa. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jack in at the point. Curry against Barbosa. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Barbosa's shot is off. On defense, the Nets. Curry dishes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the opening basket of the game for the Warriors.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. Now here is Jack after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Here is Bogdanovich. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Just 2 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the right side. Outside Jack, 6 to shoot. Screen by Young. Off the pick. Green with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jack against Curry. Thompson outside. knocks down the 10-footer. Thompson's got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Lopez sets a screen for Jack. To the middle to end the drought, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Curry, here we go. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Freaks checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Outside Jack. Six on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Blatch. Offensive rebound, Nets.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Blatch. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Freak. Bogut's got his first bucket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
The dish to Bogdanovich.
Ooh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. From outside the arc, the shot is off. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yes, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 3-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Thompson with the bucket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Outside Jack. The pass to Young. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Outside Curry.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He lobs it up. Barnes can't get it to go.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Now, here's Lopez. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
That's a wall.
And he drops it in from the low post. Lopez has got 6.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Iguodala, the pass to Bogut, and a missed layup. It's stolen by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Nobody near Barnes. Drains the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 4.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Young with no one around. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Bogut with a screen on Jack. Up off the screen. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Curry. Jack dishes to Barbosa. Young left side. Turnaround Jay. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to lead a guy like...
Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Biyombo is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Bogdanovich. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Here's Clark. Kicks it to Barnes. Over to the left wing. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 6. Feeds to Barbosa. Fires the 3. The rebound by Azili. Warriors leading by 6. Barbosa with the steal. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Hollis Jefferson passes to Biyombo. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Robinson.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Azili. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he...
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really... really to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. But I can't bash what we did on offense. We were in good sync at that end. Let's make sure we stay that way. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. Everybody said this was an even matchup on paper. It's going to come down to effort. We just have to outwork them in the second half. Simple as that.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Thompson. He has 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Warriors leading by 5, and Brooklyn looking who they've got. Jarrett Jack is out there with Barbosa. Then it's Young, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small. Here's Jack. 6 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's a screen. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. From the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Freak. No good off the back of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Curry kicks to Freak. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. The Nets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Screened by Young. Inside, there's Hollis Jefferson.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Young dishes to Jack. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 5. Jack inside the line, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the wall. Nets trail by 15. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Steph Curry's out there with Freak, and it's Azili in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jack's shot is good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Warriors leading by 12. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And Green gets it to go. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Drops in the layup for 2. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Good. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Jack kicks to Lopez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Looking at the game for Lopez, he has 8 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And it's Freak missing. Nets trail by 12. Shaq with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him, too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Nets.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Draymond Green. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Ian Clark comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Ahead. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score it. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
It sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player, how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.